So guys, today we're going to be doing a Q&A session around getting an accountancy job here in the UK. Now, quite a few of you have left questions for me and you've even sent me emails, and what I'm going to be doing is I have put together a few questions that I'm going to be answering in this video. Now, it's important for you to watch this video to the end because it's likely that it's either someone has already asked a question that you want to know about, or you might even be able to get some more information that will help your journey to getting an accountancy job here in the UK. And by the way, if you want to see more of these videos, then make sure, one, you give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and drop me a comment in the comments section regarding what questions you would like me to answer in the next Q&A session. So the first question then that I am going to be answering, okay, I'm just going to dive into my phone to pick up the question, is from someone in Cameroon. Now, the person's asking, I hold an MBA degree in accounting and finance, and I'm finding it difficult to pick up a job in the UK. Now, one of the first things I'm going to say to this question is that many people make this mistake of assuming that the more degrees that they have, the easier it's going to be. Now, in my last video, I actually spoke about why I thought an accounting degree is not worth it, okay? If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it linked up here and also down in the description box below. But essentially, you have an MBA in accounting and finance and you're finding it difficult to get a job here in the UK. My solution to this would be to focus on your experience. Your experience is what is going to help you. I would also say in this particular instance is you might want to make sure that you are doing as much as possible for you to actually start any of the UK recognized accountancy qualification. Okay, so by UK recognized, I mean ACCA or CIMA. Generally, people who are international might probably have an easier time getting onto doing ACCA courses. Okay, there might be ACCA centers there that you can sit those exams in. The reason I say this is that despite you having an MBA in accounting and finance, what an employer would really want to see, particularly in the UK, is having some sort of relevant experience. And even better, if you are already, well progressed into a recognized UK qualification, that will really help. Now, I don't know where you've gotten this MBA from. I'm assuming you've gotten this MBA from, Zimbabwe rather than the UK. So again, it would make it slightly tricky because if you don't have as many relevant UK qualifications and or experience, it will be hard, okay? It will be hard. So my suggestion here is, one, for you to try and see how much progress you can make against doing one of the UK recognized accountancy qualifications. I would highly suggest ACCA because that's very well globally recognized. And then two, try and make sure that you're doing as much as possible to get relevant work experience. Once you've done this, I would highly suggest that you check out my videos where I have given a list of websites that are great for those who are looking for accountancy jobs here in the UK. And I think that will help you in this scenario. Question number two then is from someone who's made a comment, and the comment reads, I love your channel. It's so informative. I wanted to find out if it's possible for me to get an entry-level position in the UK. I recently graduated with a bachelor in accounting from Zimbabwe. And my response to that is absolutely, it is definitely possible for you to get an entry-level job here in the UK. Okay, coincidentally, I have a few videos that I've done on my channel regarding this. And I would actually stress that when you're looking for entry-level jobs here in the UK, they are my top 3 entry-level jobs that I would really recommend. There are lots of different entry-level jobs that you can apply to in the UK, but I think when you're choosing entry-level jobs, particularly because it's the start of your accounting career, you want to make sure that you're choosing entry-level roles that give you the most bang for your buck, okay? By this, I mean that you're choosing entry-level roles that will really help you build on those foundational skill sets that can propel you into very high earning accounting jobs in the future. All right, so examples are, for me anyway, I would suggest for anyone looking for an entry-level role in the UK, think about accountant receivable, think about accounts assistant, think about accounts payable roles. These are three fantastic roles that are regularly advertised and recruited for here in the UK. And I think another important thing to mention regarding entry-level roles in the UK is that quite a few of them I come across actually will not require that you necessarily have any prior work experience. Obviously, it depends on who you are, making those applications to, but quite a few of them are actually quite lenient. So if you are not able to secure a graduate job, okay, so applying for a graduate scheme with an international company here in the UK, I would strongly suggest that one, you focus your attention on trying to get entry-level jobs here in the UK, which is obviously what you're trying to do. Again, I have a video where I've spoken about the different websites that you can find entry-level jobs here in the UK. Next question here is from someone who's left a comment and says, "Hi Tess, thanks for the video. I'm an ACCA student and I've been working in the accounting field for a few years outside the UK. I have excellent Excel skills, however, English is not really my strength. I'm considering moving to the UK next year. Will UK companies consider someone whose communications are not good, but they have adequate accounting and Excel skills? Thanks so much in advance." Well, first of all, you are in luck, okay? The fact that you have a great Excel skill, I really, really like that. And I love the fact that you've taken the chance to actually build upon that Excel skill and gotten some kind of relevant experience. Now, in relation to answering your question about whether communication skills are important, I will say yes, they definitely are. But I will also add to the fact that communication skills is not a make or break factor. The reason is when you are starting as an accountant, a lot of what really matters, let me be transparent, are your technical skills, okay? Your soft skills really doesn't come into a significant, importance until you are entering much senior roles, okay? So I'm talking, I don't know, finance manager, financial controller, etc., where you're going to be, presenting information and dealing with stakeholders on a regular basis. However, it sounds like you are at the very start of your journey. So what I would advise is, I would strongly advise that you keep searching. I would not let the fact that your communication is not that strong to deter you, okay, from applying to jobs in the UK, because the fact that you have good Excel skills, I think that that will really help you. And you obviously seem to have a good accounting background as well. So the combination of those two things can really help you stand out when it comes to making applications, for jobs here in the UK. Now, whilst I said that, I also think that it's important for you to try where possible to improve on your English. It's not going to happen overnight, but I would certainly encourage it. The reason I'm saying this is, despite it not being as crucial, okay, at the start, as an entry-level person, I would definitely advise you to work on your English and your communication, because one, it will help you. It will help you a lot when it comes to interviews for, much more senior roles. It will also help you in general when you are doing your particular job, okay? So if, for instance, if you're working as a management accountant, you'll be dealing with a variety of different stakeholders. And I think to an extent, I will say that it's definitely important that you have a decent level of communication, both verbal and written, okay? So I hope that's helped you guys. I do have a few more questions, but I'm afraid I'm out of time for recording this video. But if you found this video useful, then please just make sure to like this video, share with someone else that might benefit from it, and be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in my very next video. Leave a comment down below for what other video topics you'd like to see on this channel.